Buhari's refusal to assent to Southeast Development Bill worrying ex-senator. A former Senate committee chairman on ethics, privileges, and petitions, Senator Samuel Ãlãrm, has said the continued refusal of the President, Major General Buhari, to assent to the Southeast Development Commission bill, which has been passed by the Senate, is causing worry. Ãlãrm, during his presentation at the public hearing on the review of the 1999 Constitution in Owerri, Imo State, on Friday, said the commission would have taken care of the ongoing unrest and agitation in the zone had Buhari assented the bill. He also advocated for an additional state for Southeast region, adding that marginalization of the zone was unacceptable. The ex-lawmaker said it is very obvious that this bill was passed by the National Assembly, but the continued denial of the president's assent is causing problems and contributing to regional unrest. Otherwise, the spate of agitations and call for secession would have been lowered to its bare minimum. Therefore, there is an urgent need to give assent to this bill for immediate takeoff. As Nigeria is passing through challenges occasioned by insecurity and bad leadership, various ethnic groups are agitating against marginalization, hence the opportunity to lend inputs aimed at correcting, amending, adding, and proposing areas of interest to be looked into the ongoing 1999 Constitution review or amendment. All right. So that's it. Basically, Buhari's refusal to assent to the Southeast Development Bill is worrying, and because it's causing insecurities, ex-senator Samuel Ãlãrm. So yeah, let's look at what the comment section has to say about this. Okay, now, the first comment here says, "Don't give or even sell your land to government. They want us dead so they can possess our fatherland, and we must learn from our mistake. When voting, let's check their personality, and government salary must be reduced by 50%. But the fact is, the point of this ex-lawmaker is that if Buhari had, had assented this Southeast Development Bill, it would have actually reduced the press for, separation and the agitations for, disintegration of the country. And it seems as though this is a very clear message from Buhari saying, you know what, I do not care about the Southeast, and that's it. He is that kind of person, to be honest. He will do what he wants to do. And so, yeah, that's just it. So his refusal to do that, of course, shows that he does not really care about the development of the Southeast, meaning that in a way, well, in many ways, the more fuel has been added to the fire for agitation for secession. It is sad, but I guess the message is clear now to some people who have not seen the message. I mean, this is a clear go ahead. So you know what? I don't really care about you. You can go, F yourself, as the president may, in interpreted words, say. Someone says, God has signed the bill for our development by showing us the way out, which is Biafra, so to hell with him. I mean, the fact is, it doesn't always mean that we have to separate. Maybe they also want us to separate, because another opinion, another perspective to this, you kind of contradict it, is basically by Seun Kuti, where he says that if we do separate, then it will be difficult to hold accountable those, ex-leaders who have committed crimes against the Nigerian state, as if Nigeria to separate, the entity called Nigeria being a state would not exist. It would have been dissolved. Therefore, the crimes committed against the state in terms of a lot of crimes as a Nigerian, you can think of many yourself, it will be hard to prove and they will not be held accountable. So you can add in a way that maybe this is what they want because, in an underlying term, it benefits them. And of course, they've had savings all over the world. So if Nigeria to dissolve, they would probably go somewhere else where they'd probably live, their lives as whatever they want to do. But again, it is absolutely very clear and obvious. And this one thing we need to then, take into consideration is that even if we wanted to separate or move together forward, we are going to have to be united. And I think that's something that we have to start getting our minds around, and just understanding that our common goal should not be, obviously our common goal is to be free and have autonomy over our land and have a peaceful nation. However, corruption, Buhari, all that, they are the what do you call it, the bonuses that come with that. We should put ourselves first in terms of being just what we want and having control over whatever is happening. The fact is that we need to change it. That is it. And I think what is more depressing is that it's as if we're stuck in a place where it's like, oh, the only time that we have a constitutional right to actually make a change is in 2 year time. In 2 years' time, where, because of course, being citizens, we only have rights every 4 years. I just do not agree with that. You're trying to tell me that there is nothing in the 1999 Constitution that enables the people to even declare a state of emergency for themselves. Because this whole government thing, I'm literally like not even understanding it anymore, because it's literally been turned upside down. I think that is what is confusing. There is no point arguing or getting emotional as to why Buhari does not care, or how you're gonna whatever the plan is, whether you're gonna separate or dissolve or move together as a nation. It will require that we are all united and we have a target in hand, which means that we must be strategic in the way that we're gonna do things. We have to do research. We have to go back to that constitution, because that constitution is shambolic. I do not even know who approved of this. Like, did Nigerians approve of that constitution? Because I don't understand this government thing. How can a set of elite be the one to make decisions on our behalf? Excuse me. This whole government thing is now seeming more of a scam, to be very honest, because I don't understand. How can it be that according to our own constitution, we can only make changes every 4 years? You're telling me that we can be in a situation as dire as this, and the only time we have to make change is every 4 years. So we have to wait and endure. Endure what? Because you're trying to tell me that as a Nigerian, the only right you have is to vote, which is absolutely ludicrous, meaning that we have to change the system. It is absolutely despicable. I do not even know how to describe this, because again, we have to make a change. And if it is that we have to wait every 4 years, maybe we need to scrap this constitution, because I do not know what is there. Because all they know how to do is give big words and confuse everybody, because it will not lead anywhere. So again, do we really care what Buhari does at this point? He's damaged the country so much. I mean, at this point, he literally has free range to continue. However, it is depending on, it depends on how we act and respond to it that will determine whether he can go on like this. I think 2023 may not even happen as an election, because people are hot-headed, and there is no way we would even let any previous leader who was associated to APC or PDP try to even smell just local government chairman. I'm even saying local government chairman as just, even though they do benefit a lot, and they have some higher rankings somehow. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, this is the news. What I think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.